Mr. Thomasim to present on your ideas about the three topics which we already proposed to the meeting, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Kun Sanyan. Session, I would say one, normally I like to categorize on soft infrastructure and hard infrastructure. I think we've covered bits and pieces of the soft infrastructure and hard infrastructure which you are facing challenges. You spoke about the cross-border issue, you spoke about the problem with additional cost in the total cost concept of land transport that you're facing, the cross-border under-table money. I talk about the delays.
Excuse me, Thomasim, yeah. Please don't say about under-table money.
Okay, so it is recorded, so I retract my statement on that. We're talking about additional costs. Okay. Yeah, and also the long transit time involved due to the processes and the procedures. In terms of the hard infrastructure, you have a problem of issues with facilities. You have problem with issues on taxation as well. I think you spoke about the differential, the treatment of taxation that ultimately increase the total cost of imports for the importer and the exporter indirectly. Now we all know that we are now living in an interconnected world. It's no longer a single country, a single economy. We're living in a very enmeshed, entangled, interconnected world. There are many aspects to interconnectivity. And because of this, I must say that your problem faced in GMS is so important to small countries like Singapore. Even though it does not directly affect Singapore, which we do not have problems exactly the same, but because Singapore is such a small island, and today most of the businesses, they have invested in your countries. So this means that whatever you are facing is faced by the investors from Singapore, because they have companies in Thailand, they have companies in Vietnam, Singapore investors in Cambodia, in Laos PDR, as well as Myanmar. So means that whatever you're facing is affecting us. Just like, for example, the Chinese investor investing in GMS. What they are facing is so important for you as well. So in this aspect, even though I like to qualify that it is not exactly the same problem faced by us in Singapore, but we are very concerned because it's our livelihood already. Because the economy of Singapore is so small. We are looking at only 5 million people. And of the 5 million people, the domestic economy is too small to be talked about. That is why the importance of the ASEAN economy, which is over 600 million people now, is so important for the economy of Singapore. So we are very concerned. Now, pertaining to the domestic issues that is facing Singapore, now we have a different set of problems, the obstacles. Our problem is limited by its inherent size, small size, with a small population base. And because of this, less land, few people, we have problem with tight labor.